is for many of our parents' generation, it is it's like a safe zone to know that they have somewhere to go back to because
Yeah.
as much as we're all like, oh my God, we're citizens and all, however way we got there and however way we feel about it, ultimately in our hearts, you still question, like, do we belong here?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like it,
100%.
right? But the minute, and we talked about this, the minute I land in Bangladesh and they say, welcome to the airport, something just goes like this.
Mhm.
And I'm
It's
like, I'm
true.
with my people,
It's true. It's
It's,
true.
and
And
so I
if
think,
you're right,
yeah,
like I don't know if
safety net.
Trudeau wants us.
No.
I don't think Trudeau will take us.
I don't know. I feel that way when I come here. I don't know why. And it's not even just
Yeah.
now. It's always been. I don't know. There's something in this land that just really draws me to it. And I feel like it might be just like the array of, different people that live here and the different cultures that are here.
But
Definitely a
it's
lot of the
home.
nature. This feels like home to me. This,
Yeah.
like the feeling you're talking about that you get when you land in Bangladesh. There's something that I feel as well, but the way I feel, like I'm especially doing like the last couple of months of traveling and everything, the way that I feel when I'm landing here in California, it's like it's second to none. It just and I'm like when we're driving home and everything, it's just I don't know. I feel I don't even feel that when I land in Vancouver. To be honest, even this last trip that I took to Vancouver, it felt so unfamiliar to me because the whole city looks so different from the way that
Yeah.
I saw it when I was younger. Same with Bangladesh. Bangladesh feels so different from the way that I saw it when I was younger, or even like, 8, 10 years ago when we lived there. That it's just like, I feel like the only place that I can really feel like I belong is actually where I am.
Yeah. That's interesting because I grew up moving every 3 years. And I
Mm-hmm.
wonder if that's what like makes me want to
Mm.
gravitate to one place that I can
Yeah.
truly call home
Yeah.
because I've never been able to call anything home.
Yeah.
And even though now in this my life that I have here and it's the longest I've ever lived anywhere, something still makes me feel like, that Bangladesh is still what I
It's the
consider home.
Pichutaan.
It is.
Pichutaan. It
It's
really is.
Pichutaan. It is. But I also think it's also like, what is that? Like that I was trying to think like when I go to my mom's house or my sister's house, there's just this like thing where
Huh.
you're just like, oh my, like
I can
it's
chill.
somewhere else that it's not your house. It's not your own house, but it's your house. It's your home.
Huh.
Like your Nijir buddy. It's
You
your
can be yourself.
yeah, and you can just relax
Yeah.
because you don't have to take care of anything. Like there is, I think everybody needs that
Yeah.
somewhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I
I
definitely
Have to
feel
do
that in New
that.
York. I have lots of family there and I
yeah.
I can just lay on a couch and just
Yeah.
be like make me all my favorite food. So yeah.
I used to have that in Dhaka, but it's not there anymore either
Yeah.
because my khala that used to live there, who's like
Where's
my
she?
mom, she now moved to Dubai
Ooh.
Oh.
to live the
That's
Dubai bling
fun.
life. And she kind of comes back and forth. But that house, it's in Dhanmondi Shataish. And like I spent so much of my childhood there. Every time we
Yeah.
used to go visit, we used to go stay there. All like just I feel like the walls know me. And I have had so many affairs
Mm-hmm.
inside that house.
Astaghfirullah.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Like the Bangla definition of
Affair.
affair?
Affair.
Okay,
Affair.
Like
not
not
like a
the
Affair.
business affair
no
or
no like
family
prim prim
affair.
prim prim
প্রেম
খেলা
Affair.
affair
বারান্দায় গিয়ে যে প্রেম হয় এরকম
বারান্দায়
প্রেম
গিয়ে প্রেম হয়
Yeah.
বাথরুমে গিয়ে প্রেম হয় কত জায়গায় আমি
Astaghfirullah.
ক্ষীর খাচ্তেছি
No, we're keeping this.
That's thing. Affairs.
Yeah.
Or someone once asked you, "Are you engaged?" And I'm like, mm, "No." But that actually means,
Engaged.
are you in a
in a
relationship?
relationship.
Not actually engaged to be married.
Were they trying to say that because they were trying to pick you up?
Mm-hmm. Are
Oh
you
dear.
engaged? No.
Wait, did this happen recently or before you ever were even
No, no, no,
married?
no. Before, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Not recently. Ooh.
that would be good.
Bush was trying to put two and two together. Who could this be?
It's like
No.
when you get the DMs, would you like friendship with me?
Yeah.
You're like,
Are you
what?
engaged?
Oh.
you saying like, now when you go to Dhaka, there's like no one there, like your kala is gone or it doesn't feel
Mm.
quite. I feel a little bit like that now. I worry because, our parents are aging and my mom, I feel like has aged a lot, especially since COVID. And the last few times she's even come to visit me, it's just not been the same because before she'd come pura ekdom kitchen like
Yeah, I
she would like
remember.
redo the whole
Speaking
thing,
strength.
move everything, cook up a storm. And I feel like the last time she wasn't really able to do that anymore. And so that's been an interesting stage. I think for all of us, we're going to experience this with our mothers, especially
Yeah,
that
because I'm
they're kind
hatu
of we're
betha, paya
becoming the
betha.
caregivers.
We
No
are.
macher jhol with the tomato and aloo, huh?
Full copy.
Fulgopi.
Lomba kore kata alu, by the way. Don't get the
Yes,
alu wrong.
lombalo. And yeah, so like it's hard to come to that like realization that our mothers are aging and they're not what we remember them to be, right? Like I
Yeah.
mean, you talk about our favorite memories of our moms. For many of us it's cooking. A lot of it is cooking. It's making like our favorite meals and so one day I thought, did I have my last meal and I didn't know? You know what I mean? Like that my mom made.
You're gonna make me cry
I
again.
know.
Stop.
Allah.
I know.
When would that have been? When she was here last? No,
She made chicken
you were
roast here
there.
last time, but
আমার
I don't
বিষয়টা
know.
দেখে
It's
কেন
just
কান্না
I
আসতেছে?
know.
This is not good.
Oh, good
I
God.
know. I know. And I think about, like I mean, I feel like so much of the content I talk about is inspired by my mom because
The good
she's
Shanati.
cray. She cray, but it's just and for all of us, our
Yeah.
mothers are like literally a part of us, but they're also so much content that we can derive
Right.
from
I feel
them
like I talk about her or reference her all the
all
time
the
to
time.
everybody.
And people will ask, like, do you think you're like your mother? And I'm so critical of my mother too. But yeah, I can hear myself now becoming like my mother when I, say things to my kids. Um, but like I don't know how you feel about that like evolution of, are you guys becoming your mothers?
100%.
You think? I don't know if
I
I'd
mean,
say I'm
in
like become. You think?
somewhere
Some
it's in
ways.
another, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, some ways. I don't think like to my core. I think I've consciously tried really hard to run away from that.
Yeah.
But I do see the things that are similar in us and the things that I really appreciate about her. Whether it's her creativity or her drive or whatever that might be. But I think what I miss more is like, when you were saying that sometimes it feels like it might be your last
Yeah.
time. I always have that fear because my mom is the kind of person who, if she's suffering, she's never going to show it.
Yeah.
So আমার মনের মধ্যে সবসময় ভয়টা কাজ করে that maybe she's suffering and she's not sharing. Maybe something
Mhm.
is wrong and she's not sharing because of like kind of this love hate relationship that we've always had. Um, that's something that I think is like a fear of mine more. Not so much, my becoming like her. If I am, then
Yeah.
so be it. If I'm not, that's okay too. But yeah.
I think I'm in denial. I think about my mom. Like I feel like she's just invincible, like just this rock that cannot be
Yeah.
broken. Like
Well,
she cannot
especially
be
she's
shattered.
gone through a lot recently too with, the last few
Hmm.
years.
And like the way she's kind of come back up and on her feet and just rolling. Like she's just going. Her drive is just
Damn care.
I'm at the damn care. I'm at the damn care. But there'll be moments where she like realizes her fragility. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Right?
was
Where
gonna
she'll
say the
be
same.
like, and that she's alone and her vulnerability. Where she was saying that she went to she went to this she went to this dawat recently. I don't know if I'll ask her if I can keep this. But she made something like they have this potluck and she made something that was raining. And so she's very careful about like where she walks. And so she's walking on the grass so she doesn't slip on the concrete. And she's like, "Mia খুব carefully হেঁটে গেছি ওটা ধরে টরে." And as she got to the door, she slipped and then she fell, but she fell.
Yalla.
And then she just fell like this on her seat. And I was like, and she's like, and I was fine. It was fine. She was like, it's okay. I can get up. Like I got it. But
Oh,
it just makes you think like she's not gonna like how
no.
long is she gonna be able to be on by herself like this with her damn care attitude and and all her friends are Bura,
Yeah.
right? Like how long are they all gonna be able to take care of each other? I don't. But it's
Ugh.
true. But they have, I think their generation, especially those that live here or that have been here for so long, a lot of them are just like, we're not going to quit until like our last breath.
My mother-in-law is another powerhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I feel
She
like
is.
she is going to outlive all of us, inshallah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because
100%.
she's just such a fighter, you know?
She's a
Whether
warrior.
it's about her health, it's
Yes.
about her walking, it's about her prayer, it's about whatever it is, like whatever routine she's on and her fasting.
That's it.
And then she like will research about it and will share like all these WhatsApp messages with us, fasting and autophagy and this and that. Like, acha, tumi jodi, if you want to, if you not want to do it from a religious standpoint, do it for like a health
Health.
standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like she's invincible. And to what you say, I think it has a lot to do with the older generation living here. Because I
Yeah.
remember my nanny who passed away at a younger age than what
Oh,
my
yeah.
shashuri is now. And
And
I
you
feel
thought she
like,
was so old.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
at a certain age, I feel like they just bing apart it. They're just like,
Yeah.
oh, na,
Bangladeshi.
হ্যাঁ, টিভি
Yeah.
দেখবো, বসে থাকবো, আই বুয়া এটা এনে দাও, এই করো, এই করো,
That's my mom. Yeah, I mean that's basically what's happening to my mom. I mean, it's just yeah, and there's nothing to do there either.
yeah,
আর কত
because
ঘুরবে?
it's just
কোথাও যাওয়ারও নাই, ট্রাফিকে বসে থাকবে and
traffic এ
like,
বসে
it's
থাকবো.
all the same. But it's also like I don't know if all of our like moms worked. Like my mom was a teacher forever, and I think like after she retired, like a lot of things started to sort
Yeah.
of go downhill, right?
Mhm.
It's just, keeping yourself busy and I don't know, motivated and all that. And then I feel like that's where I saw the biggest change.